Alrighty. Time to relax for a bit. Let's see if anybody comes online. Huh? What's up, guys? What is up? What's up, guys? Hello. Nice to see you again. Lenses. Hello, my friends. What's up, guys? I'm playing around with the AI filter a bit. What's up, guys? What is up? Sigma Boy said hi. What's up, Sigma Boy? What's up? Sigma2453. What's up? What are you up to? What are you up to, man? You having a good Christmas? Hey, Sigma, I'm gonna see if I can... You're laying in bed? Okay. No worries with that. Okay. You're laying in bed, and yes, I am. Cool. Are you on... Did you ask for anything for Christmas that was good? What did you ask for? Cool. Awesome. Let's see. Don't mind me, I'm just playing around with some of the lights and the editing. Lighting on, lighting off, lighting on. No. Okay. Well, I hope you guys are getting excited for the studio project. I really am looking forward to this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Very, very good, very good. Make sure if you have anyone who you know who's a business owner, I have a friend who's a software developer, so we're gonna be helping businesses with software, which is what I used to do in California. But in addition to that, we're gonna be doing a podcast. I wanna be interviewing, talking to people, uploading more music. It's, the biggest issue is just getting the internet inside of the studio, and that is being fixed soon. Because I know you guys tell me all the time, oh, it's lagging, it's lagging, it's lagging. I know it lags in the studio. We tested the signal. So that being said, this is a chance to talk to me about anything. Just keep it somewhat appropriate. Boam. Hey, what's up, Boam? What's up, man? I am soaking in a bath, which is amazing. What's up, Boam? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody is having a Merry Christmas, and I hope you get some good energy. So, guys, we are the studio. The T-Rex video was so funny. You like the T-Rex video I made? Guys, help, there's a T-Rex. Oh, I tripped, I fell. What do I do? What do I do? Well, if you guys like those little funny videos, I'm gonna use the AI to make some more funny skits just for fun. So cool. Yeah, and a few of those videos were getting a few thousand views. RMC. Hello, RMC. Welcome to the chat. Do it again. What, the T-Rex video? Hey guys, oh my gosh, there's a T-Rex. There's a T-Rex. Oh God, I fell. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I used to act at my church, and I used to do puppets for kids. So hopefully some of that comedy makes you guys laugh. Good. How's everybody's Christmas going? Are you looking forward to the podcast? What did you ask for Christmas? Are you on the naughty list? Are you on the nice list? And yeah, let's talk about some good old philosophy. Oh boy, good old philosophy. Well, here's a philosophical question for you guys. Does free will exist? Let's put that into a poll. Let's do a Q&A. Let's do a poll. Let me do this. No, let's go here. Start a poll. Does free will exist? Give an example. Yes. No. This hurts my brain. This hurts. Okay, I'm going to put a poll out real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, here's a philosophical question. Start poll. Does free will exist? And guys, I know sometimes it seems weird that I take a bath, but listen. Listen. Okay, so whoever said yes. RMC, why was that view? Oh, why was that message deleted? RMC, I didn't delete that message. RMC J5P. Okay. This hurts my brain. Okay. Well, I mean, you can make choices, but how do you know that the choices that you're making were not predetermined? For example, if I take a bunch of rocks and I drop them, the rocks fall, they hit the ground and they shatter. Do the rocks have any free choice of where they go? Not really. Sometimes I wonder in life if, and I'm not saying this is true, but this is some of the things that I think about when I play music. Everything like in America, hey guys, my God, is a text, so crap, I tripped and fell and got out of here. Hey guys, my God, it's a T-Rex, oh crap, I tripped and fell. Oh, do another poll? Want to do another poll? Why don't you like my poll? Does free will exist? I mean, this is Mind, Music, and Muscle. You know, we do got to talk about some tough stuff. You want to do another poll? So no, look, we got 3 votes. We got 67 says yes. Well, Dia Syria Fanafaria, I could not wait. You could not wait for me to go live. That's right. The reason you can't wait for me to go live. Oh, the 67 stuff. I don't care about that 67, man, whatever that means. Yeah, I know, it's a funny thing. Okay. I mean, I'm curious whether free will exists. Thumbs up. The older I get, the more I want to... Boom, boom, boom. Carmicam Slin. Guys, if you're in the chat, normally I'm in the studio or playing music and all this. Hey, how are you? Hope you're having a great Christmas holiday. 8 minutes in, we got 10 viewers, 10 thumbs ups, and all I'm doing is relaxing after a 14-hour day. So this is cool. Thank you for the thumbs up. I put a little thing in here, does free will exist? Give an example if you think it does, and also let me know where you're coming in. I'm contrapolling my Baby P sister's account. You're controlling? Okay, that's cool. Well, my streams are not inappropriate, and if I have someone who's appropriate or inappropriate, I usually get them to be banned or kick them out. So, no crazy stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to be the younger generation's voice on YouTube because my audience is usually between 12 and 17. So I like to be somewhat inspiring and polite and show people that there is a market for people who are polite and do speak well and aren't part of this modern generation of just what I call toxicity. Hi. So someone please again remind me what the 67 is. We'll just do that. Yeah, Boom, I know you were a wild curveball. So here's the thing, does free will exist? USA, okay. Well, the United States of America was founded on. Will you do a tongue twister? Peter Piper. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, how many peppers could Peter Piper pick if Peter Piper could pick a pack of pickled peppers? Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, how many peppers could Peter Piper pick if Peter Piper could pick a pack of pickled peppers? How much wood could a woodchuck if woodchuck could chuck wood? If woodchuck could chuck wood, how much wood would a chuck? She sells seashells down by the seashore. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Well, I mean, no one's perfect. GCGZ75. Let's see. Let's check your profile out, Mr. Perfect. Let's see here. Uh-oh. 11 years ago, 2 subscribers. Yeah, okay. No hides, nowhere there. Seems like you're a real person. GCG. Does free will exist? Say, well, let me read this before you say it. Coach Chris, who is CV you and Kim was talking about? Da 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 da. I do be real indeed. You do be? Well, some people make some weird profiles in here, man. Hi, Tristan Gamer. I mean, there's some weird people that come in my chats, man. There's some freaks that come in here sometimes, but if anyone's inappropriate, I have moderators and we kick them out. Hi, Tristan Gamer. GCG, where are you messaging in from? I see you're in uniform there. Well, I didn't say you were weird. And they say some weird stuff, man. Well, here's the new, I mean, you haven't realized this. People are weird. Just in general, people are weird. Let's see. Dance party, blush hearts. This is interesting. Hello, I'm going to go under the water. Hello, it's Chris's head. Interesting. These little filters are funny. Sometimes I feel like a snake. That's interesting. Brains. Now we can talk. Do you like my face? I mean, seriously, that's a pretty good look. I mean, think about it. As Christmas is coming along, sometimes you have to pretend like you're a Grinch. I wish I was a Grinch sometimes, but then I would have such a little heart. So essentially, I became a goblin. A goblin's kind of like a Grinch. Does free will exist? Does free will exist? No, I'm not becoming weird. I'm actually am weird. Guys, you got to be original and creativity in your life. You have to do some form of self-expression. Yes. If the Grinch were to meet the Joker, and they were say Batman, yes. All the Who's in Whoville, all of these Who's, they get such Christmas spirit. I can't stand it. It makes me scream. They buy and they buy and they buy and they buy. It sounds like the Grinch meets the Joker, huh? Well, this is about the closest I can come to a Grinch. It's not too bad, though. It kind of reminds me of a Grinch, if you really want to think about it. Can I even see your comment? Bro's becoming weird. Nah, I was born weird. It's the normal, it's the normal people you have to worry about. The weird people, the weird people keep everything together. It's like a fusion between the Grinch and the Joker. Can you even see my comment? Hey, GCG, I see you're a man in uniform. I served 10 years in the United States Navy. Did you serve? Merry Christmas and Feliz Navidad. All of you people wishing me a Christmas. It's the Who's and the Whoville. They just buy and they shop and they buy and they shop. Anyways, does a free will exist? He said pro sounds like the Joker from Temu. Well, keep in mind, I'm not using a microphone with an audio interface. If I had a microphone, I could enhance my voice. You know, you can say what you want, but that impression is not too bad. Just because you can't appreciate a good impression doesn't mean I can. Yo, bro, I think my dad fitting off himself. Oh my God. I'm gonna hope that's not true. How you sound right now. Wow. Anyways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Clowner BLX. I don't think your dad's gonna off himself, but if you feel, and this is really true, if you feel that that is true, then you should tell your dad you love him. And I have had friends that committed suicide, like no joke. And I would say if you think that someone is about to do that dirty deed, you should tell them that you love them and that they're very special to you. Because sometimes all a man needs is a little reinforcement of love. Remember, most men get pushed around a lot of society and have to do lots of things they don't want to for the sake of making money. So sometimes it's best to tell them that you love them. And it's through that love that it keeps them going. If you have a father or a mother that's still alive, you should call them. You should call them and tell them that you love them. That's my advice. Somebody in here has said that free will does not exist. Free will does not exist? Tell me why. I am a mummy that has lived for centuries. Please tell me why. Please tell me. Please tell me why free will does not exist. I tried and I survived. Oh, hell no. Oh my God, you said I tried and I survived? Well, if you're going to be a failure at something, a failure at suicide's okay. But, okay. So somebody voted, we have 8 votes. 50% say yes, 38% say it hurts my brain. For the people who are brave enough to say no, I'm genuinely curious. Now, I know I look like a scary mommy, but at the root of my heart, I'm a really nice guy. It's just, I was born with a mummy face. You said you're fixing to cry, bro? What? You want to see? Are you about to cry from laughter? He said, I love you, Chris. Oh, my dragon said that he loves you too. Hello, Things with Jacob. What's up, Alexa? Hello, it is the mummy here. Excuse me. It's not laughter. How was your day? My day was epic. We got our Christmas shopping done for all the family across the state. Yes. I'm doing very well, thank you. Please let me know how you're doing. And also, I like for people who are not in the United States, let me know if you're from another country and where you're coming in from. Hi, Ghost. Hello, Ghost. Hello, Ghost. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day, Mr. Ghost. Please, I know I look a little bit rough, but it's just how I look. I'm just a mummy. Now, it is okay. I know I have the yellow eyes. I need to get some sun. I haven't been out in the sun in a few centuries. Maybe I should go out into the sun this Christmas. I'm just getting so pale. Anyways. Hello, Grind. The band. The good. The hello. The band. I'm doing good. This is my first time being noticed by a YouTuber. And it will not be your last if you keep coming to my streams. Because I actually genuinely care about every one of you that come into my audience. I care about every one of you. I simply care about other human beings. I am doing good. Thank you for asking. You're very welcome, Ghost. Have any plans tomorrow? Thanks. You're welcome. Have any plans? OCIV. I see you up there. I see you up there. Okay. Let's see. Now, flower art, zombie. Well, somebody asked me if free will exists. Well, I'm looking at it. You see it? I don't know if free will exists. If I don't know if it exists, sometimes I just can't figure it out. I think you could be a good, funny comedian. Oh, now you're just flattering me. Be a comedian. Nah, I'm just a goofy goober. Remember SpongeBob? I'm just one of them goofy goobers, man. I got a little beard going. That's my 2 cents. Thank you, Grind. You're so funny. Comedy rating #1. I don't know how. Okay, Grind. I don't know how theists reconciliate free will coexisting with God's omniscience. Grind, are you using ChatGPT to write that? Because I understand too, because between theism and monotheism and agnosticism and atheism and everything in between, it's very interesting. Now, I want to let you know that any of these tough questions, I will give you my opinion. But it is an open forum to discuss. Yes. Nope, I wrote this. Cool. I don't know how theists reconciliate free will coexisting with God's omniscience, because how can he know everything yet free will exists? It seems paradoxical. Wow. Grind. On a serious note, guys, that's a profound statement. Does anybody care to comment to that? Now we have one rule in the chat. Besides having a laugh from time to time, just be respectful to everyone who gives their opinion. We're not talking about who's right and who's wrong. We're simply discussing to expand our own human existence and get a little laugh at it. Anyways, fiance. Nope, I wrote this. Hello, Lilith. Karma, bye. Karmi Cons Lynn, bye. Now keep in mind, my next streams, when I have my Wi-Fi in the building, we're going to actually have a good signal and we'll play some music. I thank you for making my bad day better. Oh, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Very welcome. For sure. You guys don't remember, it takes a lot of work in my schedule to make sure I keep these streams going. And I've been streaming now, and I've got a little bit of following building. It's a lot of work. So not every stream's gonna be a banger, but I thank you for guys. Karma Kanslin, thank you for the time you put. Bro, looking like lunchtime reviews. What? Listen, dude. I'm just so disgusted right now. It's like, I was like, it's just like, I'm pretending to be like Robin from like Batman and Robin. It's like Batman gets all the glory. I drive his car everywhere, and then everybody's all like, Batman. Oh, it's just so disgusting. Anyways, I feel like I just should like gnaw on my finger. Like, what time do you stop the stream? Bro looking like lunchtime. Oh, well, sometimes I just start streaming and I don't know when I'm gonna start or when I'm gonna stop. I'm just a simple little hick that lives in the middle of the woods. I believe in super determinism, so I don't think randomness exists. Grind, you don't think randomness exists? Well, you don't think randomness exists, so if I have a bunch of rocks and I drop them, the rocks come down and hit the ground and then go out. There's no decision to be made with the rocks. The only question is, it seems like we have the illusion of choice. it seems like we have an illusion of choice and we can make choices, but the question is, are those choices predetermined? And if the choices are predetermined by someone who's omnipotent that keeps knowing, it's just, are we gonna eat Jimmy Dean? Well, brains are governed by laws of nature, but our brains can also change based on what we eat. Where a brain in a vacuum, there's chemical reactions going on. So we're kind of predetermined to think certain ways based on what we eat. The logic says free will doesn't exist, but my heart still feels, and I know that's not a good, reasonable, but the thing is, our brains can't be trusted. Our brains are a giant chemical factory of irrationality and all this. So we can't even trust our own brains to make decisions. So if we can't trust our minds to make decisions because it's a chemical factory based on what we eat, our moods, our hormonal balance, all of that, then can we even trust our brains to determine if reality is predetermined or not? Bro, looks like he fell off the roof and broke his back. Listen here, don't you make fun of the way I talk. Now, this may be an AI filter, but I have people in my family that actually talk and look like me like this. Shout out if you're having a good time. Listen here, Bobby. Listen here, Bobby. Listen here, Bobby. There comes a time in a man's life where he has to choose how he gets his steak cooked. And he broke his face. I don't think the rocks would disperse randomly based on each rock's mass and shape. Mass determines wind, air resistance. Right, so you can calculate. No, I feel you, no grind. No, you can calculate based on their mass. But here's the thing, the person holding the rocks, if you drop them, every time you drop them, there's going to be a different result, right? They're never going to, maybe eventually, but they're not going to repeat the same result. So if that's the case, then once things get set into motion in that example, there's nothing that can really change. But once you drop the rocks, if the wind blows stronger or somebody comes in and smacks one of them, there's extra things that there's extra variables that can affect where the rocks lay. Anyways, let's put this back on. Let's go for minimalist. It's me, guys. So pretty much only of 11 votes, only one or two people say no. 56% say yes. Does anybody else care to give any example into chat? No lens. Yes, the rocks would fall differently every time because you're going to be slightly in your fingers. Right. So that's my point. Every time it's going to be slightly different, but there's only a certain amount. Oh, thanks, Bo. Thank you. Yes. But grind isn't metaphorically dropping the rocks differently, different angles, different variables. Doesn't that also isn't that kind of the same as you making choices with different outcomes? I'm not saying it's yes or no, because I feel like maybe the destination for which we're heading, there's nothing we can do about that. There's nothing we can do about our heartbeat. Are you peeing right now? No. I am soaking in a bath because I have a pulled hamstring with Epsom salt. Soaking in a bath, not peeing. And also, Pretty Katie, I don't do an inappropriate channel. Just so you know, if you're a troll, just be warned. I will report your profile if you're inappropriate. But that being said, feel free to make fun of me all you want, have some fun. It's just some of my audience is a little bit younger, so I do my best to be a certain level of maturity, if you will. Gay. Okay, well, you do you, man. I'm pretty happy with my life, man. I can't help it that other people are fulfilled with simplicity. I'm telling you, man, you want to expand your mind? Cut out the fat. Yep. So, Pretty Kitty, I'm happy with my life too. Yeah, Grind 111. I really like that you're actually participating in on this. Grind. Are you in the United States or are you outside the country? Because I'm in the South. I'm in the Southeast. Also, Fry from 98. Hope you're doing well. Purdy, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. I'm happy. No, I'm living in Luxembourg, but okay, cool. That's what's up. Well, the United States is cool, but it's not as fun as it used to be. The United States is getting kind of weird, but I still like it. I traveled around a bit when I was in the military, and I can tell you, the United States is still probably the best country in the world when it's doing it. I don't know why I keep trying and get it blocked, but I don't want to get reported. Well, Fry From, you've been warned. Look, you can make fun of me, you can have whatever you want. All I ask, yeah, Sarah, let's not keep those. Let's remove that. Yeah, Sarah, let's keep it somewhat appropriate. I'm not all about that. I know it's funny for some of you, but for me, that's not really funny. You know what I mean? I mean, look, we are actually the only country with full and free public. Oh, really? You have full free in Luxembourg? Really? Yo, what's up, man? Cool tattoo? Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I got a few of them. Ooh, sorry about that. Got a few tattoos here. I designed all my own tattoos. Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, let's keep it somewhat. I like your tattoos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like my tattoos too. I designed each one of them myself. We are actually the only country. So you have full public transportation, so y'all have like trains. By the way, have you seen that chain in Japan? When I lived in Japan, I went in a bullet train, but some of those trains, like in the Asian Pacific, are so fast, they almost break the sound barrier. Thank you. C-Punk. What's up, C-Punk? Where are you coming in from? Also, if you're in the chat and you didn't give me a thumbs up, then pretty much you're a lame person, but that's okay. You can reclaim your coolness by giving me a thumbs up. This hurts my brain. 15 votes, 40%, 47%. I'm planning on getting one on my thigh. Suggest a design? Yeah, so C-Punk, what I would do, I've been to Toronto, it's the worst big Toronto. I've heard good and bad things about Toronto. Yeah, you can go to any train or bus. What? Y'all get it through your taxes? How high are your taxes though? That's gotta cost money. Let me answer C-Punk. So C-Punk, what age group are you? Are you over 20? Over 30? I'm guessing you're somewhere between the ages of 19 and 25 with that type of question. And if I was you, let's see. Okay, cool. So C-Punk, at your age group, what I would do, and I was write down the things that are most important to me. I would write down the words like music, love, space, family, maybe nature, enlightenment, scorpions, I don't know, just write down. We have progressive taxes 0 to 40% and 17%. Okay. And I'm guessing that's based on your income level. Okay, it still can get kind of high, but I mean, if you're getting something from it and the government's not seizing it, that's good. Um, howdy, Jade. One of the person was asking me my advice, a younger viewer, about getting ready to try to get a tattoo, and I was answering that. Jade, howdy. Hope you're having a Merry Christmas. Feel free to answer the poll. Does free will exist? That's a good question. Yes, C-Punk. Write down a list of all the things that are important to you. Maybe family, maybe faith, maybe God, maybe strength, maybe music. Write down everything that's important to you. And then find the symbols of those. Get a collection of symbols and then take a picture of your thigh, because the thigh is where you want the tattoo, is what you typed. So take a picture of your thigh, get a bunch of the symbols and tattoos, and get all those images and then put them in different places on your thigh, and then kind of get an idea and try to design something and then take that to your tattoo artist. That's how I designed mine. So I designed them that way. Buzz cut or long hair? Long hair all the way. I only cut my hair because I was, let's just put it this way, I was incentivized to cut my hair. But no, I think the hair is almost like a coil, and we can receive and feel energy with our hair, just like the Apache Indians say. Like, how long? All right, man, cool, thanks for the advice. C-Punk, you're very welcome. Yeah, that's what I would do, man, because tattoos are pretty serious. Like, find a good artist. It took me like 3 to 4 months to find my artist, and I had like a lot of different designs. Um, like how long? Ooh. Oh, for me, how long? I would prefer to have long hair, like really long hair, because I feel more creative when I have longer hair. I know it's weird, but yeah. What? United States? 1, 2. Okay, also, our minimum wage for unskilled workers is 1842. It is 22. Well, actually, that's not a bad wage, depending on what your currency is worth compared to like the USD or Bitcoin. I think, you know, like minimum wage in my state's like $9, but it's a USD. Hey man, are you a groomer? Um, oh, so you have euros. Okay, euros pretty strong. I don't know what groomer is, but if you're asking me if I do anything inappropriate, then it's no. Um, I'm simply, I've been doing videos for almost 10 years. I've got over 1.6 thousand videos. Oh, like dogs? No, but I tell you what, that sounds like a dream job. If you could like groom dogs, I love dogs. Who doesn't like a dog, dude? Dogs, animals, cats, horses. I love all dogs. Let's see here. Message for review. Don't be gross. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, do you have a video of a dog? Oh, you're a groomer. Oh, okay, cool. Well, listen, man. And I don't know if it's, I've been doing a lot of streams recently and my stuff keeps going up. I'm kind of trying to do a challenge to get monetized. Y'all guys get me monetized and I'll do a lot more streaming. We have almost 1,800 hours and we need 3,000 hours to become monetized. Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of like this. My audience is typically younger, but I actually prefer a younger audience because it's like the author of Goosebumps once said, R.L. Stein. You know, the the youth between ages 12 and 15 are so cool. They're interactive, they want to talk to you, they want to learn. And then once they hit 16, 17, it changes. they discover puberty and things change, and it's like, you know, my goal is to actually spread joy and love. Man, oh, like white woman, there are many, there are. Do you have a video of a dog? Yeah, I have a video of a dog online, my German Shepherd. I am divorced, so my ex-wife got my dog. She got my German Shepherd that I rescued, which was really sad. I miss my dog, my Cookie, but now she's 2,112 miles west, so I don't get to see my dog anymore. Oh, my brother just messaged me. He said my English is bad, sorry. Well, you gotta try. What is this? I think you said, man, I like white women. All right, well, there's plenty of white women in the United States. Welcome back. But I'll tell you this, be careful. I'm divorced. My advice to all you guys out there, but I like so mucho. Well, that's okay, man. Everybody's got their preference, you know. The biggest thing is try to get someone that loves you for who you are. You want to find someone that loves you for who you are and can see beyond your mistakes, because everyone's got mistakes and everyone has flaws. But if you can find someone who is willing to be with you despite your flaws, then you got a winner. That's what you want. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, let's start a new poll. We had 18 votes. Speak more slowly, please. If I will find the right girl. Nah. You see, that's the issue that most men do. You don't go look for a woman. That's not how you find women, man. When you're doing the right things, they will come to you. You have to have something you can provide. You have to look somewhat in shape. It doesn't help to be tall. I'm like 6'4", 225 pounds, and decently athletic. Get in shape. Can't really fix nothing about your height, but educate yourself. Learn words. Learn how to speak with charisma. Learn how to, when you talk to someone and they tell you something about themselves, learn to help to make them feel good and know they can do anything. Those are the things that women attract women. Attract everybody. You want confidence. You want charisma. Those are the things, right? Ooh, that's a big one. You make my day much brighter and happier. Oh, thank you. You're very welcome. If I made your day, thank you. Do you like being shirtless? Sure. But I have a pulled hamstring because I do a lot of sprints, and I'm soaking my hamstring in some Epsom salt. And I figured I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube, so why not? Why not talk to the viewers while I'm soaking my ham? Can you be shirtless in every live stream? No, that is not. The only tattoo I have is a drawing my first daughter drew. Ooh, very cool. I didn't see your riddle. Post it again. Ah, that is so good. I'm eating some pizza. Yummy, yummy. What type of pizza? Oh, there's a good question. Let's start a new poll. Give me a second. I'm gonna end this poll real quick. Give me a second. All right, we're gonna start a new poll. Give me 1 second to put this up. Give me a thumbs up if you're in the chat. I'm starting a new poll right quick. Okay. Okay, cool. Done. Start a poll. Here you go. Pineapple on pizza. Yummy, yuck, all pizza is yummy. 20 hot wings. Looks like I was not in the majority. Yeah, grind. Yeah, definitely not. Grind, I wish we could talk in person. Oh, whew, I have some big hamstrings, and I can tell you hamstrings and back are my biggest muscles, and pulling that hamstring was the whole back of my upper glute, my glute medius, and there's a muscle in the back of your hamstring called the rectus femoris. It is blue and purple. So, and some fries. You look good shirtless though. Yeah, but just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Thank you. Answer my riddle. What has a room with no windows and no doors? A room with no windows and no doors. I feel like I've heard this riddle before. Fries so good. Oh, fries is good. Oh, we're 33, 33, 33. Yummy, yuck, and all pizza. Give me any pizza any time of the day. Yummy, yuck. Answer my riddle. 20 looks like I'm not. Yeah, Grind. I wish I could talk to you outside of the chat, like one-on-one. What is the answer? What is the answer? For which one? Also, I got a guitar today, guys. I might try to learn some guitar in my free time. What little free time I have. If I learned a little bit of guitar, would y'all enjoy that? Some of you guys already enjoy my piano, right? And also, if you want a workout routine, let me know. My workout routine is pretty epic. I think I have a really good routine. I only train every other day. I stretch every day. I'm trying to, yeah, your riddle? Well, that's a good riddle. Okay, you tell me, what room has no doors and no windows? Yeah, but school stuff. I usually wear a tank top. But here's the thing, man. At the end of the day, if people are an egg, a mushroom, that's funny. I was thinking, oh, a mushroom. Okay, I give you a good one. Yes, it's a mushroom. But how do you know a mushroom doesn't have a door? Maybe you just can't fit into the door. Maybe it's a little bitty door. And if you say a mushroom has no door, then how do you explain the insects that get inside? Am I LBGT? No. Nah, I'm kind of more... That's a sensitive subject, so I don't want to get taboo. He is? Nah. I support large galactic battletoads. Are you talking about large galactic battletoads, LGBT? Large galactic battletoads? I've never met a large galactic battletoad, but if I did, I'm pretty sure I would support them. No, at the end of the day, to be truthful, I don't really care what other people believe, but I don't want to support delusion. I particularly don't think a man can become a woman or a woman can become a man. I do think that in today's world, that's a weird thing in today's world to discuss, and I don't want to get too far into that, but I'll say that I think men should be celebrated to be men, and women should be celebrated to be women. No, Trump has no issues with gay people. I mean, look at Elton John. Elton John's gay as hell. Elton John is a great artist and loves Donald Trump. And Donald Trump goes to his concerts. It has nothing to do with someone's personal choice. It has when a personal choice is pushed onto other people. So that's kind of how that works. I mean, don't you remember Donald Trump using Elton John's Rocket Man for the Kim Jong-lee, I always butcher his name, but the North Korean dictator? Let's see. I'm looking for this. Pineapple pizza. 50% say yummy. What is this? Yeah, Kim Jong-un. Yeah, exactly. Yo, Chess Devil. Chess Devil, Chess Devil, Chess Devil. Hey, what's the answer? I don't know. What's the answer to that riddle? Yo, Chess Devil, what's up? Guys, check it out. You want to see pictures of the studio? This is what it's looking like. There we go. That's the new guitar I got. Here's the studio right here. And here's something good. The two things you don't fight for: true love and true friends. They come natural. Am I going to make you a moderator? The answer to my second riddle is air. What can you feel but can't see? Well, technically you can, well, I guess you can't directly see air, but you can see the presence of air. Chess Devil, you like my AI creativity? Guys, if you think that's funny, I'm going to make some new AI skits here and there. Takes a little bit of energy, but I will. Let's see. There's where I'll be playing piano soon. What were you saying to me earlier? School stuff. What did you put earlier? I forgot what I said earlier. No, everybody keeps asking me if Roblox. Speak more about white women. Don't trust any women. That's my advice. Don't trust any women. No, I don't play Roblox. I think with my limited time, I try to do business and try to, like, that's my video game. I try to do more music. You know what I mean? That's okay, whether you're a man, woman, anything in between, it's okay. But here's some good advice for you guys. Let me give you some good advice on my channel, okay? You ready for it? Here's the advice. Expect little from people, expect a lot from yourself. And that, my friend, is the key to happiness. Are you in the bathroom? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am soaking in a bath. But guys, how do you like the studio I'm putting together? Looking pretty epic? Let me know what you guys think. I have a strange feeling that you're the Who Is CIV. I think you're him. Thanks, Chess Devil. So if you see, that's my flag right up there in the top right corner. That's the one I flew in Afghanistan. There's some other stuff right there. And then when we come over here, we've got some of the lightings and stuff. And guys, the reason I'm streaming is, look, you see I had, I'm getting like 39 to 40,000 views on these streams. And there's another little picture of the studio we're putting in. So it's coming together, guys. That's what it looked like before, right through there, before I made some additions to it. And yeah, so yeah, I'm soaking my hamstring before I get ready to go to bed. Yes, we did fix the internet problem. Do you see my message? What do you think about Trump is deporting gays to Bangladesh? Trump's not just reporting gays to Bangladesh. Trump isn't legally, you can't deport someone that's gay to Bangladesh. He's not doing that. That's a violation of the Constitution. You're taking that way out of context. Come on, guys. Do you fix the internet problem? Chess Devil. Yes, they are fixing it. Right? Bye. Have a good one. Yes, so when you come into the chat, Boom, and you try to be so demanding like that, that is not the path to moderatorship. You see why Chess Devil is a moderator? Yes, it's supposed to be 2.5 and the option to 5, and I'm only gonna have to pay an extra $50 a month for it. By the way, Bowen, speak more about white women, please. Who are you, man? Because I don't know. Channel activity. 1 month ago, no subscribers. Bowen, you've only had your channel for 1 month. No subscribers, 1 month. I do appreciate you being on here. But I don't know if I'm gonna make you a moderator. Usually my moderators are very polite. They don't cuss very rarely. Now you give a lot of chats and I'll continue to shout you out. Right. What kind of man white women like? Well, it's not just about white women, man. All women like the same thing. They want confidence, they want security, and they want someone who they can talk to and feel connected with. Doesn't hurt to make them laugh. Who has the higher chance of being in the first podcast? That list has about 40 people on it. Everyone, there's a lot of people, but Chess Devil, if the time works out, 100% you're going to be on that list. Even if we have to Zoom, I just want to make sure that the logistics of it work out pretty good. So, now look, the podcast is going to be basically Matira Silver. What is I think you should calm down about white women, dude. I feel like you just all over trying to get some white women, man. Like, yeah, sure. Because Chess Devil, I mean, I didn't stop into school, but I figured the school projects. Coach Chris, I did want to try being a mod for you. Yeah, well, keep doing what you're doing and prove to me that you can be polite, respectful, even with your vocabulary. And I'm speaking for myself. Let's try not to cuss, and let's try to be as respectable as possible, even when other people are lame. Well, no, I feel you, man. Feeling is mutual, man. I have about 12 moderators. I'll tell you what, the next moderator, Bowen, that shows me that they're not going to be a good moderator, I'll consider. Do you live in Australia? No. I do not live in Australia. I'm in the United States. 50% of the 6 votes, so basically half people, 67% like all pizza, almost 70% like pineapple. Curtis Yarvin. I don't know who Curtis Yarvin is, but I'm the wrong person to ask that. I don't know a lot of celebrities and stuff, man. I really don't. Oh, my brother texted me. Give me one sec. Yay, my brother texted me. I'm going to see my brother for Christmas. Yay! Very good news. I get to see my brother for Christmas. I gave my brother a car before I went to the military, and I went to Japan for 3 years. I gave him a car, and then I didn't see him for like 4 years. But I gave him a car. Lancer GTS that kind of looked like an Evo. It was metallic orange. I had kind of a shitty big brother, to be honest with you. I didn't see him for like 4 or 5 years. But that's life. You know what I mean? Do you like that? Okay. Well, guys, Um, let's see. Here's something cool. This is a music theory chart. If you guys don't know what this is, you should write this down. Let's see. Here's a picture of me when I first joined the Navy. Is that cool? I was like 150, 60 pounds when I first joined the Navy. Jesus, wasn't I a little squirt? Look at that. I used to run all day. I went from that to at one point when I was bodybuilding, I went from that to that. How old is that photo? This photo is only like a month old. I used to bodybuild and I wanted to get really big, and that's when I was bodybuilding. And I can get big, like I can get 300 pounds, but I didn't really feel good. So I went from super skinny to kind of bigger. And I can tell you, after bulking and putting on weight and losing it, I prefer to be around 230 pounds and be light and limber. The other one, this was back when I was in my early 20s. I think I was, in that picture, I was 22, 23. Like I said, I was really skinny. That's why I got into weightlifting, to try to put on some weight. And then putting on a bunch of weight, it got big and strong, but it didn't feel good. So now I do a lot of push-ups and pull-ups and stay in shape that way. Like 6'4". Dingle Nut. Dingle Nut, what a name. Yeah, so I went from kind of too skinny because I was a runner. I did like marathons and ultras, and I went from that to that. That was a big jump. Yeah, now I stay around 230. This was me at like 260, 270. Kind of big. I was like, and that's how I used to eat. You ain't 6'8", 190. 6'8", 190. Ooh, that's kind of lean, man. I don't know if you're telling the truth there, Mr. Bone. Yeah, and this was me when I was still a little bit larger, when I was lifting and moving some boxes. That was like last month. And I decided to get leaner. This is me with family right here. I'll show you. This is me and some family right here. There's a picture of me with the bonds out. But guys, I'm telling you, I don't really like being that large. I don't feel good. When you feel heavy all the time, you don't feel good, man. But when I was meal prepping, I used to do like this. This is how I used to eat. When I want to be that big, I have to literally eat 4 or 5 times a day. And that's what I have to eat. It's a lot of work to be that. What is that? Bro, built like a stick. Well, Dingle Nut, you say that? But I can tell you, when I was that light, I could do 30, 40 pull-ups at once. And I could run a mile in about under 6 minutes. And I could run for 40 or 50 miles. So I wasn't very big. But I promise you this. When it comes to soldiers and standards and wrestling and fighting, I was pretty strong for being so scrawny. But I did end up getting bigger and things. Oh, my bad. I mean, 6'8", 190. I mean, I was 6'4", 150. So yeah, he was kind of. I mean, if you're a runner, you want to be light. But I'm telling you. Okay, my bad, Dingle Nut. Talking to this guy named Dingle Nut. I just can't say your name without smiling. Yeah, and then I go to gyms and stuff. Like this guy I was with at the gym, He was in his 80s, or in his late 70s rather. He was in his late 70s when we were working out together. And this is a picture of me when I was getting bigger and bulkier and teaching people how to bulk. So, see how I got my tattoos and everything? So I know how to get big. It's actually not that hard. Like, I went from skinny to a little bit jacked, you know? It's not that hard to get big if you know what you're doing. And yeah, there's me playing keyboard downtown. There we go. There's an old picture when I was leaner, trying to get my abs. That was okay. That was some not great lighting. There we go. There's an old picture right there. Let's go through the photo album right through there. By the way, guys, ask me any questions. Here's a picture right here. Picture of me outside. I like to be outside. I feel better when I'm outside. You see how I look younger in that picture? Chest Devil is one of the best moderators I've ever had. You see how in this picture I look younger? That was from fasting. What I discovered, guys, is when you fast, you can reverse aging. You can say what you want, but I do not believe the human body was meant. I used to bodybuild. I get it. I got big. I was over 300 pounds at one time at 6'4". I was a unit. Just huge. I looked old in the face. What I have noticed is fasting and mastering calisthenics and only eating when you're hungry reverses aging. I am fully convinced of that. I have done this. I'm almost 40 years old, and I can tell you, not eating for periods of time, still working out, and then after you're done working out, thanks, Boam, I appreciate that, exactly. No inappropriate stuff. If you don't like his videos, what is wrong with you? Well, if you don't like my videos, that's okay, but at least give me a thumbs up. I mean, I know I'm just streaming while I'm soaking my hamstring, but keep in mind, authenticity sells. I'm just being a normal human being, but now I'm kind of getting the urge to slip into another character. For all you those who are into Christmas, I can tell you, all those who's in Whoville, they make me so mad. They buy and they buy and they spend and they spend. It makes me just not even want to have a grin. Yes. But wait. Surprise! Well, I was surprised that Santa put me on his naughty list. I look like a hamster, dude. Well, I'm not sure about that. Dude, these filters are so funny. That's kind of odd. Guess if I was a spider. Lipstick, huh? Looks like I'm from Transylvania. Anyways. It is I. It is I. Hello. I like rusty spoons. I like to touch them. The smell of rust against my salad fingers. I like rusty spoons. I like to touch them. Bo, bo. It is I. Hello, it is I. I am Coach Chris. I have realized the quantum entanglement. Thus, I have broken through reality and I have merged into multiple dimensions.
I am an investor. I am a musician. I study stocks. I am an entrepreneur. I am doing website development. I have crossed paths. Now, the question is, which path do we continue to choose in case there's not more than one to choose? Anyways, now that we're... There we go. Now that that's out of the way. I love your comedy. I know, man. You're from Stewtown? What the freak? Drew said, what the freak? Yeah, I love your hello, pufferfish. Yeah, man, I'm just playing around with the filters. It's been a long day. I know, man. Drew said, what the freak? Drew, if you're not entertained by a guy with a... Well, those are the new features on the iPhone 17. Those are some of the new AI features that are doing on the streams. I always try to play with them. Sorry if I yawn, guys. So let's go into this next one. Enhance. By the way, Boa, when you say your, it's Youre. If you're not into praying, if you are not entertained, congrats. Depression caught you. Absolutely. A very ambitious moderator, and nice 3 warnings. I want some positive vibes. That's fair. That's fair. Don't ever say that I didn't care for my viewership. Now the question is, can I cancel? Pop this up, enhance. Retouch on, retouch off, push this. Makeup, lenses. That's not good. Get to the chopper. I have become a cyborg. I'm sorry, my friends. The technology has taken my soul. I have become a singularity. I put the Neuralink transmission in my head, thus I have access to all knowledge. Would you get a Neuralink transformed into your head? Now we're gonna go X-ray. Do I look like a man with a dragon? This is the very dragon that I slayed. I ripped out his heart, and I roasted upon a stick. I consumed his very flesh, because it was through consuming the flesh of the dragon that I myself could become an immortal being. And we're back. Will you ever come back to school? If I come back to school, it'll be different. Pineapple on pizza should be on every pizza's. Animatronic. Yeah, I'm a big fan of pineapple too. Love pineapple on pizza. No, Chess Devil, the school was a good project. If I was going to start a school project, it would be for web development design. Freddy Fazbear Animatronics said pineapple on pizza should be every day. So, oh, God. I don't eat pizza very often. I try to not eat too dirty. But boy. No one Italian here? All right, guys. It's been 73 minutes. I've enjoyed the time with you guys. Now, I know you're probably going to hate it, but I am going to cut the live off. I'm probably looking at getting Wi-Fi in the studio pretty soon, but I also have to go train my ear. I'm trying to train my ear for piano before I go to bed. And I do have a guitar, so I want to play a little bit of guitar. So I want to let you guys know it's been over an hour. You guys rock. Really hope you have a Merry Christmas. Keep doing everything you can to believe in yourself. And if you do any videos, tag me. Put @MindMusicAndMuscle. I will see that in my feed, and I will continue to go in and react and comment. God bless you all. And remember, if you're ever having a bad day, always remember what you're grateful for. Okay? When your mind starts playing tricks on you, the key is to remember what you're grateful for and control your breathing. Yep, correct. God bless you all. Thank you for the thumbs up. And also, big projects come in. Wait till we get Wi-Fi. God bless you all. But Boam, what I mean is, when you go to your channel, you can post. You can go into your channel and make a post and write something. You can put at My Music and Muscle. I see that in my feed. God bless potatoes. Why not? God bless potatoes. You're 12 hours in front. You're talking about the 22nd? Yes, the 22nd. Have a good night, guys.